What's going on, you guys? Draven Games MTG back with another video. Right now I am doing a Duskmourn Draft, and I'd like to go through some of the cards with you in this deck that I just built. So we just got done picking. So we have Jump Scare, Unwanted Remake, Norrin Swift's Survivalist, we have a Bear Trap. So this card is really good. This card in Limited was played in the World Championships just recently. Acrobatic Cheerleader, because at your second main phase, if it's Cheerleader's tapped, you get a flying counter. So, and Fear of Surveillance is also really good. Grab the Prize, Ragged Playmate. I have two of the Friendly Teddy, Saw, I have two of the Cult Healer, Hardened Escort, Trapped in the Screen. I really like this card because this card has Ward, and you can take out a lot of stuff on the field with this card. You can exile an artifact, creature, or enchantment until this card leaves the battlefield. This is a really good enchantment card, especially for this format. Rampaging Soul Rager, two of the Vicious Clown. I have Attack in the Box, Friendly Ghost. I was actually able to pull two of the Rip Chain Razorkin. This card is really good. I really like this card. For it's a 5/3 for 4 reach for 3, sack a land, draw a card. So we were able to pull a couple of enchantment rooms, Grand Entryway, Elegant Rotunda. We also have Boiler Bilg's Ripper. Have a Surgical Suite, Hospital Room. To the Bedhead Beastie. This card, has Mountain Cycling and Menace, so I was able to pull two of these. For early game I could just cycle it to draw a card. Ticket Booth and Tunnel of Hate. And then we have our lands, 9 plains, 9 mountains. So with that being said, let's get into it. So we're going to start round 1. Okay guys, so we're entering round 1, and we'll see how this deck goes. Okay, so I'm going to try this. My opponent goes first, so I'm on the draw. So we have the Unwanted Remake. The only thing about this card is makes your opponent manifest Dread, so they do get a creature. Cheerleader turn 2 is really good. We have the Swift Survivalist, and then we could always either Mountain Cycle the Beastie or keep it to play it as a creature later game. So I'm going to try this. See where this goes. We actually misplayed it. I wanted Swift Survivalist out. Alright, that was actually a terrible misplay. Alright, so at least by next turn we can play the Razorkin. Alright, we're not going to play. Okay, so we have a flying counter on the cheerleader. So we have 2 of these beasties in hand. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait to play them. So they have a really good deck that they're playing. I'm not to attack right now. I need to fill my board back up, providing they don't have anything to take my creatures out. So it looks like they're thinking about what they're doing. Alright, so we have to be mindful that Shattered Yard is dealing 1 damage to us each end step. Now too. No, I'm sorry. That's what acrobatic cheerleader. Okay. So let's. So we do have what, 6 lands? Let's play the friendly ghost. Actually, you know what? Play cheerleader first. Friendly ghost next. Target creature gets +2/+4 until end of turn. So I'm going to attack with 1. I don't know if we have Shepherding Spirits. I can't remember if I pulled any. I know I passed by 1, and I feel like I should have, because that's actually a really good card for them. At the same time, we do have the Razorkin with Reach, so I don't know if I'm that worried about it, but I'm more worried about this enchantment room. So that's the only thing. Okay, so I have to figure this out. I gotta really play this smart. I mean, I truthfully feel like we may not make it because they have Glassworks and Shattered Yard is really good, and I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna just try the end turn and see what happens. Okay, so we're just drawing into lands. It doesn't really help us at all. Alright, so we're going to concede because we're not getting through this. Okay, so round one didn't go that great. So we'll try round two. I mean, we also didn't pull any crazy rares. That's also another thing that does not help us. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna keep this. I don't think it's great at all. I really don't think that we pulled great stuff this draft. Okay, so they played a land. So exile target card from a graveyard, sack Ghost Vacuum each, put each creature card exiles vote with Ghost Vacuum onto the battlefield under your control with a flying counter on it. Each of them is a 1/1 spirit in addition to its other types, activate only as a sorcery. Alright, well, let's see, what can we do? Because they have a 3/3. Alright, so they might be targeting something. the survivalist can't block. So we have to watch out for this card. So every time that becomes tapped, it gets a +1/+1 counter. So we're just trying to build up the board right now, but we have to be careful because they have, like, we're gonna need something like trapped in the screen to take out the shrewd storyteller. Yeah, see exactly. As soon as I mentioned it, they decided to play it. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to push through this. I mean, the survivalist can't block. Take out their face down card. So they have a lot of artifacts and enchantments going on right now. Okay, so we're definitely not pushing through this. We're going to concede. Because they're going to get a counter. So... okay, so that's not enough. Okay, so we're going to concede. Again, like I said, guys, we didn't really pull any good rares. So, you know, it's not like I'm playing anything that great or special right now. I'll try one more round. See if we could at least win one. So already, this is really not that great of a hand, and of course our opponent, you know, goes first again. Guys, I gotta tell you, there are times where I get frustrated in limited because this is my weakest format. I'm not really much of a limited player. Another 10. I don't like how we help out our opponent with drawing a card. The whole thing about each player draws a card, I really don't like that. Alright, so... what do they have, a target spell? Okay, maybe they don't. Play the Razorkin. So I'm going to equip it with the saw to the Razorkin. So I'm going to attack with the Teddy. See if they at least block. I don't know where they have destroy target creature enchantment. Withering Torment is really good. Alright, I feel like we're kind of falling behind now. I don't think we're going to be able to keep up with this, so... see if I was able to bring back Razorkin with Surgical Suite, that'd be great. Going to attack with the one Teddy. On the other hand, you know, we could, if we could draw one more land, we could change this around because we do have two beasties in hand. So they have Branch Snapper that they put out that's 7/6, so I truthfully don't know. Yeah, see, it looks like they're holding back on attacks. So we have a 5/6, that's a 7/6. Okay, so that has that touch. Okay, so now we can slam this down, and Alright, so they still have the 7/6, so I'm not gonna do anything in regards to attacking yet. Okay, Fear the Dark Cat. That's a really good card. So I'm not sure if we can get past that. We'd have to draw one of our removal spells in order to get that off the field. Okay, so I don't know for 4/4. I don't know if Boiler Bilg's Ripper is going to really do anything. I'm not going to attack yet. Okay, so they're playing Cultist. That's also another really good card. That touch trample. So it's 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna really make it through this. So how many lanes are there? 3, 4, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Okay, so I'm gonna have to play. We're at 2 life, so I don't even know if it's gonna matter. Yeah, I don't even care if I misplay at this point. Because this has Menace, we have to double block that. That'll swing through, so yeah, that's game. I don't think we could get through this, so. Oh, yeah, they got it. Alright, you guys, so we played 3 rounds. We did not, win. Alright, so we did get 2 packs and 50 of these gems. So I will claim them. And you know what? I will open them up for you guys and we can see, if we pull anything good. Alright, this actually looks very interesting. Balustrade Worm, because this card can't be countered. Trample Haste, return it with Delirium, return Worm from the graveyard to the battlefield with a Finality counter on it. Activate only if there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard and only as a sorcery. So that's very interesting. Alright, open up the next pack. Okay, so Winter Misanthropot. Can't even pronounce that. Misanthropic Guide. That's, I guess, how you pronounce it. This is a multicolor card. Okay. Alright guys, so that'll be all for this video, and this is again another Duskmourn Draft. Thank you for tuning in. Although we didn't win anything, it was still fun, and I will see you guys in the next video.